I just realized something. The the Bible says in Daniel, the prophecy of the third temple. Daniel says the abomination of desolation, which might be me, because to some people I am an abomination because I have female breasts and female hips and female legs and female scent glands. That would consider me an abomination to some people. But it says that the abomination of desolation, which I am desolate somewhat. I like witchcraft music that's very desolate sounding. And but Daniel said, when you see the abomination of desolation standing in the temple and proclaim he is God, that's when you know Jesus will return. And it says that the abomination of desolation will cease all sacrifice. Now, let me tell you something. Everybody's believing that Trump is the Antichrist. But hear me out on this. If I really am God, which I know I am God, I don't have to explain that. I have other videos. I am this sigil. Okay, I see that. I'm not schizophrenic. I see it. But hear me out. Trump doesn't care about animal sacrifice. Trump doesn't care about animals. He sees them as material. He sees them as something to be utilized. Where I see them as friends and a companion. I love animals. I want to take care of them. I don't want to hurt them. And frankly, I really don't want them to be sacrificed for me. But here's the thing. I right now don't have any plans of going to the third temple, but hear me out. When they build the third temple soon, in October or November or December or January, whenever, the status quo is set to end in October this year, 2026. So they're going to build the temple. They've got everything ready. They've got the stones ready for the temple. They've got the menorah ready for the temple. They're getting the curtains made. They're practicing the priest, the Kohen. They've got the presence bread maker ready. He's been practicing how to make the presence bread in my temple, the temple of God. And I am God. I am God. I am not Satan. I look like God. And I know people don't think I look like God, but let me tell you, you don't know what God looks like. Only Jesus knows. Or so they say in the Bible. If they call me the abomination of desolation, I'm not an abomination. I'm loving. I have love in my heart. But hear me out. If they do get me to go to that temple when it's built, and I go in and stop the sacrifices, because I won't be comfortable around that. I'm not going to be comfortable around animal sacrifice. I don't like it. I don't want to be around it. And I am proclaiming I am God. So that I see, I can do. I am going to do. And I can foresee that I am going to cease the sacrifices. So I'm not the Antichrist, though. Even though that these people think I'm the Antichrist, I'm not. I'm God. I'm not claiming to be God. I am God. I have a numbstigmata, which is the wounds of Jesus. Me and Jesus are one. We are one body and two divine people. We share a nervous system. That's why I am numb where he has no flesh, where his spear wound is, where his holes where his nail holes are on his hands and feet. I love this pendant, by the way. I got it from Mare on Etsy, Witchcraft Prague, or Prague, or however you pronounce it. But hear me out. I'm going to be sent to the temple because I can't go there on my own. I can't afford it. I can't afford the plane ticket. And plus, if I just walked in on my own and claimed to be God, no one would believe me. So probably my spirit, what's going to happen is my spirit is going to communicate with the high priest in the temple and tell him I live here at this address in Biloxi, Mississippi, and tell him I am God. He'll know then that I am God. And then I'll have the backing of the high priest and the Jewish elders or whatever. The rabbis, the rebbes, the rabbis, the rebbes. It's actually pronounced rebbe, not rabbi. Well, it's in English it's rabbi. In Hebrew it's rebbe. But I am going to stop the sacrifices if I go in there. But it's not going to be immediate. I'm not going to be in there the first year of the temple. So, yeah, that's it.